Welcome to Everything Browns Nation. It's Sunday, 12 o'clock p.m. in Columbus, Ohio, also in Cleveland, Ohio. Everywhere in Ohio is 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock in California, and wherever you're at, thank you for watching. If you're watching now, you catch it on the replay live on YouTube. And if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that like, share. And I want to thank you to all the new subscribers who's came along to the YouTube page. Thank you for all of your support. Browns football is here. Let's get it going. Let's have some fun because we're 3 weeks away from preseason being over. 28 days until kickoff is official, until we take on those Tennessee Titans, until the real deal is here. And that's really what we're all about. That's what's up. Aaron says, what's up, Corey? Clyde says, what's going on? I guess I can't type this afternoon, says Clyde. And Cheryl says, hey, Corey, dog check.
Dog check!
You asked for it, you get it here on Everything Browns Nation. Dog check. My mic is getting on my nerves if you see me fiddling around. I apologize. And my sound effects machine acting stupid. But that's here nor there. Browns football, preseason, counting down to Tennessee, 28 days and counting. Watching the minutes, watching the hours. Let's go. But on a not so happy
Dog
note,
check!
this guy will not get a dog check. Let's just get on into it. I predicted this guy to have a breakout season. Yes, I did. Well, I'm wrong already. 0 for 1. Now, I could switch my pick. I'm going to have to. I think I should get a mulligan on this one because Antonio Callaway, come on. Suspended for 4 games. There goes my pick out of the window, down the drain for breakout season. Now, I know you could say, well, maybe after 4. No, it's over. There goes my prediction for breakout season, out of the window, out the door. It's gone. But there's a more serious issue here. It's not about me. I'm not going to make it about me. I don't like being wrong. But there's a more serious issue here. Now, I know some people are saying, it happened over a year ago and da-da-da-da-da. That's not what this is about. Come on. When I seen this, I just shook my head. I said, here we go. Here we go. You should already know that you can't do this if you're Antonio Callaway. You cannot get yourself in this trouble. Norman says, what's up, Corey? What's up, Norman? George says, good morning. Aaron says, bye-bye, Duke. LOL, Dookie. We'll get into him shortly. Duke Callaway. See? Duke Callaway. Duke Johnson. But Antonio Callaway. We'll get on Duke Johnson a little later on. But Antonio Callaway, now I've seen a lot of people saying it's Josh Gordon all over again. No, it's not Josh Gordon all over again. And I was a big Josh Gordon guy, and hey, you can say what you want about that. And the reason why I was a big Josh Gordon guy, because if you think about it, that's really all we had. So we had to hang on to that until there was no tomorrow. Please, Josh Gordon, save us. When you come back, you will be it. Yes, Josh Gordon's going to be the guy. He is going to save us when he comes back. Watch out. Yeah. It's not that same scenario. This is a whole different scenario. It's not Josh Gordon all over again. Actually, it's not even close. New regime. Listen, Dorsey is not, and Redford the Kitchens is not playing around when it comes to Antonio Callaway. They're not playing around. They will cut him in an instance, I believe. I don't have any inside sources. I'm not saying I have inside sources. That's just what I believe. I believe they will let him go in an instance and not lose any sleep. Now, I know they said they're behind him and we're behind Antonio Callaway and we're going to do everything we can. But I believe, listen, they're not going through this again. They seen what happened with Josh Gordon. They seen what happened, how we're going to hold on to him and we're going to see. And It never panned out. But not this regime. Not what we have going on now. I don't even believe for a second that they're going to let this linger. If they even sniff something else is going on, I think he's gone. But this is what makes me sad about this. Not that I just picked him, but young guy, we took a risk with him. He had problems in Florida. We took a risk, but I really believe that the dude has talent, and you can't put yourself in this situation. I mean, look what we're looking at now. I'm not saying it's over and all that. I'm just saying you're gone for 4 games. Listen, you can't play around with talent on this team that we have. Hollywood Higgins, my goodness. Hello. Have you seen this man play? Do you want to play around with that? You got people starving to get on the team, make the team, and you're playing around getting suspended. That stuff you cannot do. Hollywood Higgins, he right now, he is stamping himself as the third wideout on this team. He's like, stamp it. Put me at number 3 right now. Every time he's on the field, he makes plays. The red carpet is out. Touchdown, Hollywood Higgins. You can't miss 4 games and think you're just going to come back and be penciled in anywhere on this depth chart, especially with young cats trying to make the team. You can't do that. That's why I'm hurt for Antonio Callaway. Now, I know some people are like, who cares? I don't care. We got all the talent in the world. Bye. We're not missing you. So what? I think it's just a young mistake. I don't like it. But hey, this is not a Josh Gordon situation in my opinion. It's light years difference. We're not holding on to the hopes of Antonio Callaway like we were Josh Gordon. And I think this regime will let him go in a second if they sniff anything else is going on. That's what I believe. But I could be wrong. Myron says, hey, Corey, everything Browns Nation. What's up, Myron? Stay out of trouble, says Aaron. And Clyde says, what's going on, Myron? I'm going to give a dog check to everybody who's watching now, everybody who is live. Dog check to everybody that is in the building. How do you feel about Antonio Callaway? Am I wrong? Am I off base here? Should we feel like, well, should we be worried? Really, really worried? I'm not that worried. I'm mad at my prediction is already down the toilet before we take a snap. He will no longer be a breakout player this year. You can't miss 4 games and be a breakout player. That is over. I'm mad about that, but, you know, I just hate being wrong, but I can't make it about me all the time. But that instance, I'm not happy about. But am I off base here? Am I missing something? Should I be worried? Let me know. If I'm missing something, let me know. If you're watching live now, if you catch it on a replay, let me know. I tried to read all the comments and get to them. Let me know if I'm missing something here with Antonio Callaway. But I just don't see it as a dire situation as the Josh Gordon when we're holding on for dear life, waiting for him to return to the team. But I did shake my head when I seen the notification. I dropped my head like, you gotta be kidding me. We ain't even started a game yet and suspended. Clyde says he's messing up the church's money. Too much talent on this team. It's too much talent. You're right. Too much talent on this team. I agree with you, but that's why I'm not too worried like the Josh Gordon situation. Not at all. I'm not too worried as far as that goes, but my prediction is over. Goodbye. See you later. You will no longer be the breakout player of the year. I mean, that's what I picked, but hey, I guess it's not about me all the time. But I want to thank everybody who is watching right now. Everything Browns Nation live, 28 days until kickoff. I'm excited. We had one preseason game, and let me tell you this. I seen a lot of people. Well, I didn't see them. I read a lot of people talking smack already. You guys are excited over one preseason game. Oh my goodness, it's just Listen. I don't care about preseason. It's not about that. It's just about the way that they play. You want to see the outcome. You want to see how players play the game. Of course, we're going to be excited. We're excited about the new life that is in this stadium as we defeat Washington 30-10. Now, like I said, when it comes to preseason football, the outcome doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me at all. The outcome does not matter. It's how you play. What do you look like? Are you dominant? Are you shaky? And do we leave healthy? That's all I care about. We left healthy. Cannot talk. We left healthy and we looked dominant. That's a plus. The win is just icing on the cake. That's all it is. But I was happy. The only downer to me, and it's not really a downer, but they made my guy Dwayne Haskins look bad. He didn't look good. I mean, they were pressuring him. The defensive line was just nasty in his grill, throwing interceptions all willy-nilly. It was hurting me because I love my guy Dwayne Haskins, but you got to do what you got to do. Browns come first. That defensive line looked nasty. First unit, second unit. You throw a unit in there, it didn't matter. And the one glimpse of Myles Garrett we got to see, I seen enough. I was like, this dude is ready to go, forcing holding penalties. If you didn't hold him, Case Keenum was going to go night-night. He looks quicker. They said he lost more weight. I was like, he had weight to lose. I'm just so excited. How did you guys feel about the game? Norman says, I agree with you, Corey. He makes another mistake. He could be gone. Thank you, Norman. I mean, that's going back to Antonio Callaway. I might have missed that comment. Apologize for that. But I agree with you. Listen, too much talent. They're not even going to play around when it comes to that. Now, he did play in this game. Antonio Callaway played in this game. But hey, 4 games gone. Think about that. Think about what we have. Jalen Strong, he's trying to make the team. Hollywood Higgins, man, I don't know if I'm the only one, but this dude is going to be a problem. He's going to be one-on-one all day, every day once Beckham and Landry takes the field. I thought that was going to be Antonio Callaway. But no, that's not going to be Antonio Callaway because you're gone for 4 games, getting suspended. And now they're going to remember that. You're going to have to work even extra hard now to get reps and get back on the field. Just not a good move. Aaron says, too good to do dumb things like that, Callaway. And Cheryl says, why not when the season starts? Butthead moves, shake my head. Why win? And Klaus says, Hollywood Higgins is a man on a mission. Yes, he is a man on a mission. As you can see in the picture, Baker Mayfield taking a picture of Hollywood. That opening drive, which we will talk about that, was just amazing. Hollywood capping it off. He was making the backup quarterbacks look good. He was making Stanton look good. He was making everybody look good. I was thoroughly impressed with Hollywood Higgins. It looks like he's just getting better and better. I was just impressed with the game as a whole. I mean, the only blemish was a missed extra point. I mean, come on. We cannot go through this again. We talked about this last week. We cannot. When Joseph missed that extra point, I know it's a preseason game. I know, but I was not happy. I said, are you kidding me? We're going to start this already? That was the only problem that I had, was Joseph missing that extra point. I don't care if it was late in the game. I don't care if it was the fourth quarter. You need to make your extra points. That's the only part that I was not happy about in that game. If I'm going to nitpick, you're not going to play the perfect game. You're going to have mistakes, so I'm not going to nitpick that stuff. I want to nitpick the stuff that you should do. You should go out there and make an extra point. We didn't ask you to make a 55-yarder with wind blowing, game on the line. Still should make that too, but it was an extra point. I almost lost my mind. I don't care if it was 30-10 at that point. Would have made it 31-10. It doesn't matter. You have to make your extra point. That made me almost lose my mind. Aaron says Thursday game was great all around offense and defense and rare breed. Hollywood is just like Juju. They have the same style game. He will have a big season this year working underneath in coverage when teams double OBJ and Jarvis. Thank you for the comment, Rare Breed.
Dog check!
Shout out to Rare Breed. Shout out to everybody watching. I like the comment. Hollywood Higgins, I tell you. Man, listen. This guy, he's going to be a monster. He is going to do, they're going to be one-on-one covered when OBJ gets back on the field. When he gets on the field, he won't see double coverage. That was my argument for Callaway. That was my argument the whole time. Was, oh my goodness, he's going to be single covered. But then he gets suspended. You see how I hold grudges? Petty. I am petty. I will be petty. But that's here nor there. But you're right, Rare Breed. Hollywood Higgins, he's going to see that one-on-one coverage. So will Njoku when OBJ gets back. And it's going to be special. It's going to be something that to look forward to, love. We all need to get like Baker. We need to get like Baker Mayfield when he scores that touchdown. We all need to do it. We all need to do it. I want us as fans, when Hollywood scores a touchdown, we all need to get our cameras out and take pictures. That's what we need to do. He won't see us, but that's what we need to do because that guy is a beast. And he's going to be a beast. And it's going to be a good story. But speaking of stories, we're going to go to the ultimate story that everybody was talking about. Everybody all over the world and the internet. Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi. I might have blew it. Y'all know I butcher names. I can butcher my own name. But that's the story everybody was talking about after this ball game. Another guy, the ultimate guy, fighting to make the team. He might be the team's favorite player. Because when you see him run that 86-yard punt return back, the entire team ran on to celebrate with him. The bench, the water boy, the coach, the cheerleader, the training staff, the security guard, everybody on the team went to celebrate with this guy because of his story. If you haven't read his story, you should go read it because it's phenomenal. I didn't know the entire story. I had to go read it myself. Oh, he was wearing OBJ's cleats because he forgot his. So you score in OBJ's cleats. This man, now, I'm glad we don't have Hard Knocks this year because if we was on Hard Knocks and he doesn't make the team, do you know how many people would be upset? If we was on Hard Knocks this year and this guy does not make the team, do you know how upset people would be? Clyde says Hilliard can't fumble the ball in the red zone. Bad part was the 2 fumbles in the red zone. Myron says Higgins is on point right now. Just need Antonio. Aaron and Clyde. Aaron and Clyde. Hold on. This is what y'all get. You know what? Me and my sound effects machine, we're going to have issues.
Dog check!
There we go.
Dog check!
Y'all get 2 because my sound machine.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
And you get a woke up feeling dangerous. How in the world, in the name of good, great hamburger meat, I don't know, I had to think of something, did I forget the fumbles? Listen, I was going to bring it up when we get to Duke Johnson. But you are correct, and I'm not even going to make an excuse. I'm not about excuses. I keep it real. If this is your first time watching, I appreciate it. Live on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. All the new people who subscribed, I really appreciate it. Just trying to bring out some Browns content from a fan's perspective. Let's just be the voice of the fans. Like, subscribe, share. Tell all your Browns fans. We'll have haters too. It's okay. But thank you, Clyde and Aaron. How I forgot that, I don't know. But You can't fumble. Thank you. You can't, especially, now that you got me going, especially since old Duke is gone, Dontre Hilliard. Hey, you got the green light to be the number 2 running back until week 10. And you're fumbling in the red zone? Thank you, Aaron and Corey. See, that's why you guys are the voice of the fans, because when I do stupid things like that, you guys can go, whoa, hey, buddy, hey, what about that fumble? What about the fumble? That's terrible. The fumble is bad. You're right. The fumble was pathetic. Freddie Kitchens gave you ample opportunities to score on 4th down when our kickers are absolutely need work. He said, you know what, Hilliard, get in there. Let's show them why we let go of Duke. Fumble. What? You're just going to fumble the ball? So you guys are absolutely correct. Thank you for that, my guys. Brian says Sheehy looks like Cribs 2.0. Rare says Sheehy's touchdown just proved that our team is buying into the team mentality and chemistry. And Charlie says Duke was my guy, but he used to fumble a lot too. Hey, maybe true, but you can't fumble now when you're not even, because Duke was my guy too. And so, you know what? I got a little rundown you can see on the left, but you guys control the show, really. That's just a little template on the left. But since we're talking about it, let's go to him. Let's go to Duke Johnson, because Duke Johnson and Dontre Hilliard, you know, it's kind of, they tie in together. So let's get into Duke. That Duke fumbled, but Duke had his position, and he was my guy. Dontre Hilliard, you cannot fumble right now, especially when you're not penciled in as the number 2 yet. They're still searching and looking. Are you the guy, or do we have to go get somebody? Do we got to sign a free agent until week 10? There's people out there. Jay Ajayi's out there. LeGarrette Blount's out there. I'm not saying they're going to get those guys, but there's backs out there. So you're not guaranteed the spot. Now, am I saying he doesn't deserve it? No. I'm just spitting out, scenarios that could happen. That's things they look at. You fumble in the red zone in a game that counts, you got people that will lose their mind, including me, at the comfort of my own home. I won't go to the game and go crazy and do stupid stuff, but at the comfort of my own home, listen, I will lose my mind with a fumble in the red zone. But Duke Johnson, let's get to Duke Johnson. Charlie says Duke was my guy. Duke was my guy too. If you ever watched this show in the past, if you ever watched it, if you didn't, that's fine. If you're a new viewer, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you showing up here on this Sunday. There's a lot of things you could be doing on a Sunday. But to be here for an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you spend here, I appreciate the love, the support of our Browns Nation. Thank you. But Duke Johnson, who was traded to the Houston Texans for a 2020 pick, 4th round pick, could be a 3rd round pick if he plays 10 games. He was my guy. I stick with it. I don't waver. I stick with what I say. He was my guy. I didn't want Duke to go. I stay with what I said. I said he's talented. I want all the talent I can get. It's your job as a coach and a GM to make it happen. But I said, whatever Dorsey does, I will not argue, because he has proved me wrong way too many times. But if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. I see the side of the argument. So he's gone. He's bye-bye. He goes to Houston. Good luck. I'm not the guy that's going to be like, you know what? I hate you. I hope you just suck forever. That's not me. Hey, that can be you. That's fine. To each his own. That's not me, because I like Duke Johnson. The reason why, because he was here when we had absolutely nothing. We were just terrible. We were losing, like us loyal fans. We were here when we were bad. 0-16, 1-15, Charlie Fry, Jake Delhomme. I could go forever, but it doesn't matter. The point is, he was here when we were bad. We weren't good. But that's why I didn't understand. Why leave now? we have the chance to be great. I understand that Kareem Hunt came and some of your touches may go bye-bye. And I can even argue they didn't use you right last year. I get all that. That could be a good argument to leave. Okay. But, okay, you can go to Houston. That's fine. If that's what you want to do. I'm not going to be the guy that goes, hey, I hate your guts. I hope you don't succeed in life. That's not me. Good luck. Good luck at Houston. Make sure you play 10 games, though. That's all I'm going to say. You play those 10 games so we get that third-round pick. A third-round pick for a running back that was never a future back? Thumbs up right there. Just make sure you give me that third-round pick, and I will be A-OK. Aaron says Kitchens chewed out Hilliard for holding to get us out of field goal range. Ray says Duke was good in pass protection. Hilliard struggled in picking up blitzes, and that's a crucial role. Exactly. It's the little things people don't understand. Not saying people, just not you guys. I'm just saying. That's why I'm not saying Dontre Hilliard is a lock. Aaron and Rare Breed just said it. Blitz pickups, holding penalties, the little things. It's not always about touchdowns and fantasy points, which I love that stuff too. It's not always about that. It's about the little things. If you don't protect number 6, okay. See how long that lasts for you. Don't protect number 6. Do penalties. See how long that lasts for you. And his numbers weren't that great either. I know. It's not always about numbers. I understand. I'm not piling on Dontrell Hilliard here. I'm just saying you have an opportunity to take Duke Johnson's spot. And it's one game. Listen, let's rewind last year to the first preseason game. Nick Chubb had a terrible game. I mean, it was terrible. It was so bad that he used to wear number 31, and he said, you know what, man, listen. Now, this probably ain't why he changed his number. I'm just making up a fictitious story. So, you know what, man, I got to get a new number, dog. This ain't working out for me. His preseason game was that bad on week 1. It was that bad. But then after that, nobody remembers because he became Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb. So, I'm not going to flip out over one bad preseason game, but I'm just saying, you're not a lock yet to take Duke Johnson's spot. And I thought Duke wasn't used good last year. That's just my opinion. But he's gone. It's over. He got what he wanted. Be careful what you wish for. I'm not saying Houston's a bad team, so I don't want anybody to see this podcast. If anybody watched it, oh, did you say? No, I didn't say Houston's bad. I just said be careful what you wish for because you don't know what's going to happen on the other side. You don't know what's going to happen. You may get more touches. They got Lamar Miller. Okay. Okay. I don't know the other running back situation. I know Alfred Blue is no longer there. So you may be the number 2 back. But just be careful what you wish for. And Dontrell Hilliard, you got to step up and take seize of the moment because right now that number 2 spot could be yours for the taking until y'all know who comes back, Hunt. And then, well, you know, it is what it is. Not saying, but you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Producer G says, what up, Producer G? Duke Johnson gone. Dontrell Hilliard, you got to step it up. Seize that number 2 spot. So when 28 days gets here and we get to Tennessee, you are at the number 2 spot. And there's nothing to worry about. I want to thank everybody for watching Everything Browns Nation. 28 days until kick out. That's the new thing, kick out. So kickoff. I can't even talk. 28 days until kickoff. I want to thank all of you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Voice of the Fans. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube page. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys. Like, share, tell all your Browns fans to come on out because we want to start an evolution here because we've been getting hated on for too long. Now we're getting hated on just because we have the potential to be good. Okay? We used to get hated on because we were trash. And they just hated on the hate. Like, how are you going to hate on 0-16? Ha ha. Yeah, what are you hating on? It was just bad. Like, And now you're hating on because we got the potential to be good. So we got to start an evolution against all the haters. So we got to do that. Everything Browns Nation. I appreciate all you guys. And I've been talking about the offense a lot. I want to go to a guy. Made my guy look bad. Mack Wilson. Now, like I said, listen. I'm a Brown first. I'm a Buckeye too. But boy, he showed out in his debut. Boy, did he make Dwayne Haskins not look good. Mack Wilson, 5th round steal. Let's just say it. Steal. A steal. Okay? We stole him. Dorsey stole him. That's a steal. This dude right here, 3 tackles, all of them by himself. No help. All solo. 1 interception and 1 touchdown. If that's not a, I don't want to say perfect, but as close to perfect debut as you can have as a rookie linebacker in a preseason game, I don't know what is. A pick 6, 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 going back for a touchdown. What more could you want? I guess a sack. That's about it. But Mack Wilson looked phenomenal. He's been doing it in practice. He just said, you know what? Now let me just do this in the game, and it'll be great. And that's exactly what he did. Mack Wilson showed out. Beastie. Made my Ohio State guy look bad. That was my only downfall. But, hey, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. I loved what Mack Wilson was doing. Chopper said Mack had 2 interceptions, 2 picks. 1 ran back for a touchdown. And then the one he ran back for a touchdown. I mean, just had to throw my dude down on the ground like that. But it's here nor there. I mean, he did his thing. A pick 6, a pick, 3 tackles, no help, all solo. I don't think you can get much better than that. Norman says Mack Wilson going to be a baller. Aaron says kick out, laugh out loud. My bad. Listen, y'all, I just do what I do. I mess up all the time. Hey, I own it. Rare says, love your podcast. Have you ever thought about doing a live panel show by using Zoom or Hangouts? Your host style would perfect. No, I haven't. But thank you for the love and the feedback and the suggestion. I'll look into that, but I have never thought about that at all. But thank you for the feedback and the suggestion. Appreciate that. And then my phone wants to act up. You know what? All my devices. But it's cool. Trying to get to your comments. And Cheryl says, can we have a Kawhi laugh at the haters? And Chopper says, don't worry about messing up. We appreciate you. Thank you, Chopper. Appreciate that. You get a Kawhi laugh. You want a Kawhi laugh. You get one. This is for all the Browns haters, and you know who they are. You probably got a couple friends that hate. How long have you liked the Browns? Huh? How long? Shut up, okay? I've liked the Browns for forever. That's for all the haters of the Browns. That's for the Cowherds and the Stephen A. Smiths that just want to hate for no reason. That's what you get. A Kawhi laugh. That's what haters get. You ask for it, you get it. Appreciate all the love. I appreciate you guys. That's what the haters get. The Kawhi laugh. Just let them hate. Let them hate. Mack Wilson did his thing. What a debut. What else can you say? 5th round steal. That's why I say in Dorsey I trust. Listen, I'm not going to argue with anything he does. I like Duke Johnson, but if you say he has to go, then guess what? He has to go because Dorsey said so. Hey, that was Stone Cold, but I wasn't trying to, but you get what I'm saying. If he got to go, he got to go. That's all to it. I have went against him too many times. How could you give up Carlos Hyde? Huh? Oh, good job. Oh, you gave Josh Gordon to the Patriots. My goodness, for what? Oh, so that turned out pretty well. I'm done. No longer will I argue. 5th round steal. Duke for a 3rd round pick. He's going to play 10 games. He's going to play 10 games. 3rd round pick for Duke. I'm not going to wood though. 3rd round pick for Duke Johnson. Yes. Good job, computer. I'll just keep it real with y'all. My computer froze on me for a second. How'd y'all feel about that offense? The first drive, how did y'all feel? My computer froze just for a quick second, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all. That's okay. It's real. How do y'all feel about that first team offense, how it looked when it came out? How did y'all feel? Like, when you sat down and you seen them running that 2-minute drill, how did you feel when Baker had the first incompletion and that was it? That was it. Right down the field. Bing, 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 bing. Baker 5 for 6, 77 yards, 1 touchdown. Capping it off to Hollywood Higgins. No Odell. No Jarvis Landry at all. On the sidelines, looking clean, looking fresh, laughing. I felt great. I was impressed. I mean, to come out, you know the whole world, not the whole world, but you know we're all watching. We're all excited. You know you have one drive. You get one. You know you're coming out. This is it. Listen, you're not coming back in. We're not going to risk it. It's the first preseason game. You get one drive. The only starter of the skill positions, well, now most likely will be Higgins, but I was just going to say it's Chubb, really, and Njoku. Those starters, skill positions, and you're dotting everybody. And it came out that Washington knew they were going fast. There was no, well, we're gonna pull a fast one on them. None of that. They knew it was coming. And to come out like that, I got excited. Now I know when regular season comes, I know people who see this or like, oh, regular season, it's not going to, listen, I'm not saying it's going to do that. I'm not. But to see it work like that, the practice that you put in to do that, because scripted plays are supposed to work. That's the point of them. They're scripted. You've been practicing this. Now, if you come and do a 3 and out, what people would have said? Oh, you couldn't do anything. You went 3 and out, and you had all preseason. I mean, you had all camp to work on this against Washington, and you went 3 and out. Oh, good luck on your season. Good luck. That's what they would have said. But now, since you go, oh, it's just preseason. It was a Washington, and you went fast. You can't have it both ways, okay? You can't have it both ways. And I know people say, well, you're a homer. Do you know the name of the podcast, buddy? Everything Browns Nation. Yeah, I'm a homer, but I'm keeping it real. Scripted plays are supposed to work. That's why they're scripted. You plan them. You want them to work. And they did to perfection except the first pass. That's why I was excited. If they would have went out, I'm not going to lie. I know I say it's preseason, but if they would have went out, had a 3 and out, I would have been down. I would have been bummed out. I don't care if Beckham and Landry went on the field. Now, I'm not going to lie. People that were hating, I would have been like, well, we ain't have Beckham and Landry. I would have said it to save face because I stay honest, but I would have been bummed out because you had all this time to work on it and you go 3 and out? That's why I was excited about how they looked. Buddy Boy also no hunt at running back. Exactly. Chopper said it was good considering that Baker was missing his top 3 receivers, OBJ, Juice, and Antonio. Rare says Baker is learning to take the check down and it will take his game to another level, and it's hard for teams to defend our deep passing attack. And Cheryl says the first drive was great and fun to watch. Yes, he hit Hilliard I think it was Hilliard twice and Chubb once, if I'm wrong. Correct me, but I think those are But yeah, check down is key. We know Baker can throw deep. Rare breed. Thank you for that comment. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everybody, for the comments. Everybody making comments. Aaron, Choppa, Buddy Boy, Rare breed, Cheryl, King Crush, Aaron, King Crush. I'm so excited for the season, baby. No matter what the Browns do, people always have something to say that's negative against us. Dog check.
Dog check.
Dog check. Say it again. Hashtag it.
Dog check.
Dog check. Aaron said I didn't get to see it. It wasn't televised here on the Browns app and saw the highlights after. Listen. All y'all make great points. That's why I love you guys. That's why I love the fans. I feed off the fans. The fans give me energy. They see things that I don't see or see the same things I seen. That's great. And I could be wrong sometimes. But Corey, no, incorrect. Thank you. Appreciate that. My bad. But who made the deep threat comment? I think it was Rare Breed who said, yeah, it was Rare Breed about the deep threat. We all know Baker can go deep. We all know it. This ain't about him being king check down like Tom Brady now. That's no shade. He's just king check down. But we know Tom Brady's great. That's not throwing shade. I'm just thinking of somebody who throws a lot of check downs, a lot of quick look. We know, see, he perfected that, and it kills people, right? We know Baker can go deep. We know it. That underneath game's a killer too. You kill people with that underneath game, that's a little more frustrating than beating somebody deep. I mean, you beat somebody with a deep shot, you're like, well, I mean, OBJ just burnt us, man. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, it's OBJ. He's great. But when you pepper somebody down the field with little 4-yard dump offs and slants and quick, man, that will demoralize you like the running game. That's demoralizing when you pound somebody with the running game or you kill somebody with check downs after they didn't read their defense and said, okay, I got to check down. That is demoralizing. It hurts. It hurts. Like when you're on defense and you watch somebody just bing, bing, bing down the field. It hurts. You don't want to get scored on ever. But if you get beat deep by somebody who is just superior in talent, like their talent is just better, like Randy Moss back in the day, you know if he goes for a streak, he's going to beat the DB. It's just going to happen. You hate to see it, but you go, well, he's just better. That's OBJ. Not saying he's Randy Moss. Calm down, people. I'm just saying, if he beats you deep, he's just better. But when Baker checks down, reads the defense, takes what they give him, bing, 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 you down the field, then hits Higgins on the streak, that's beautiful. And it hurts. It hurts your soul. It makes you rethink things. Like, then we got to adjust. But then it opens up the field. That's year 2, and he's just going to get better and better. And that's what we love to see. And that's why I was very impressed with the first team offense with no OBJ, with no Jarvis Landry, and no Callaway. You know, we talked about that. 4 games. He's gone. We'll see how that happens. Aaron says, represent the brown and orange and feel proud. Go Browns. Clyde says, bing, bing, bing down the field. Love it. Norman says, so what did you think of Greedy Williams' play? I thought Greedy did good. Him and Redwine, I could butcher her name, Redwine, the mix-up they had on Washington's opening touchdown, you got to fix that. I mean, you can't have that glaring of a mix-up. I know I don't play football, okay? Listen, I get on here, I'm just real with people, like they like it or not. I don't play football, okay? Obvious because I'm talking to you, right? I don't play football, but I'm just saying, if you're watching the game, you can't have that big of a lapse, that big. Like, there's like, oh man, I missed a tackle, or I shouldn't have went for the pick. I get those, and I think they were saying it was Redwine's fault. I mean, you can't have mix-ups like that. But as far as that, I like how Greedy played. He was stopping all this notion that he's not willing to tackle. There was a play, I believe it was in the first quarter. He stuffed the running back in the backfield. He showed us his guns, flexed, yelled. We didn't hear the yell because the mic wasn't on, but you know he yelled because you don't open your mouth and say nothing. So you know he yelled. I like how Greedy played, showing he's going to tackle. He got a pick as well. I mean, it's making my guy look bad, but that's here nor there. He got a pick on Haskins as well. I mean, it was easy, too. I mean, I know Greedy was like probably the easiest pick I've had. He got an interception, so I like how he played. Of course, they're going to fix the mistakes. But how did you guys like Greedy? Did you guys like how he played? Yep, Greedy got a pick. I think I just said, I don't know if I said it or not, but yep, on my guy Haskins. I mean, but hey, it is what it is. I just got to live with it. He'll be okay. But I like how Greedy played. How did you guys like how he played? Who impressed you guys the most? Was it Mack Wilson? Was it Greedy? Was it Baker in the offense? Who impressed you the most? Was it Mack? Was it Mack Wilson who showed out? Came in, did his thing? Was it Greedy? Was it Hollywood Higgins? Which I don't have up here, but We all know about Hollywood. I didn't put Hollywood up here because we know about him. We know he does his thing. We know Hollywood. Who impressed you the most? If I had to pick one, I'll go with Mack Wilson. And the reason why is, come on, man. Like I said, like, he almost had the perfect. He just didn't get a sack. He didn't get a sack. That's it. Like, if you get a pick six, a pick six, and you didn't need help on any of your tackles, that's it for me. That's it. What else you got to do as a rookie? A 5th-round pick at that. You just come in. I'm going to get 2 interceptions. I'll get a touchdown, and I'll get 3 tackles by myself, and I'll call it a day. I think that warrants to me as my preseason, my most impressive. I'm not going to say Baker because I expect things like that for Baker now. I don't go with things I expect or am prepared for or am ready to see. I don't count that. Hollywood Higgins, no shade, but hey, I've seen you last year, buddy. You're pretty darn good. Hey, I know you can do things like that. But Mack, I've only seen it in practice, training camp. I've seen you picking off our quarterbacks. Pick off somebody, and you did. And you did it to my guy, too. And then you did it to the other guy. I forget his name. You wasn't discriminating on anybody. You said, bring in another quarterback. I'll pick him off, too. So, he impressed me the most if I had to pick somebody. Aaron says greedy. Norman says, yeah, I thought he played good. Other than that one mistake he made. Owen says Wilson. Chopper said, just playing. God bless you, bro. I already went this morning. I must have missed something. What did I miss? Chopper said, this is church, bro. LOL. Hey, man. That's funny. I'm just trying to, bring y'all some entertainment, some Browns information, some recaps. I appreciate you coming through, Chopper. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. I'm glad you went to church this morning as well. That is good to know. Get those blessings on blessings, my good friend. Thank you guys for watching. And my phone messing up again. I'm just being real with y'all, just trying to. But yeah, I go with Mack Wilson. I've seen some greedies on here. Aaron says greedy dog check. You asked for it, you get it.
Dog check.
Dog check. Greedy Wilson in the building. So I've seen some greedies and I've seen some Mack Wilsons. So we went over Antonio Callaway. In case you're late, you can see it on the left side, what we've talked about, what we've got coming up. Gone for 4 games. My quick summary is, listen, man, you messed up my prediction. I don't like to be wrong when it's out of my control, and it's out of my control now. So my prediction of you being the breakout player is gone. Thanks a lot. But I don't think it's a Josh Gordon situation. We're not dying for him to come back like he's the savior like we did Josh Gordon. And I think this regime, like I said earlier, if you missed it or if it's a recap, and if you want to add something to it, I don't think this regime will play around. Night. See you later. Goodbye. Good luck in your future. Hopefully you do well. We ain't got time for it if he messes up again. I think they won't waste time kicking him out the door. That's just how I feel about it. Some people may feel different. They may feel, man, we need him. You never know. Depth at the receiver position. And they may feel that way, and that's cool. But I don't feel it's a dying need for 4 games like Josh Gordon was. That's just how I feel. And Rare says Terrence Mitchell stepping into his game. Rewind. Terrence Mitchell stepping his game up this year. We have 3 good outside corners. Go defense, says Aaron. And Denzel didn't play. Can't forget about him. Or if he did, I just missed him. I didn't see him. Denzel, Terrence Mitchell, Greedy Williams. Hey. Great show, dog check. They asked for it. We get it. And I hope when y'all woke up this morning and before you went to church,
I woke up feeling dangerous.
I hope that's how y'all woke up this morning.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
I hope you woke up feeling dangerous. But yes, that's how I feel on Callaway. I'm not too worried. I'm sad it happened to the young man. I hope he learned from his lesson because we have too much talent on this team to be messing up now. You can't mess up now. Not now. Maybe 3 years ago, we'd been praying for you to come back. I still want you back, but you cannot mess up now. So Friday. So Friday, hey, game 2. Game 2. What y'all gonna do game 2? Are y'all ready for game 2 of preseason football? Not the real thing, but it's still football. Jameis Winston and company, Bruce Arians, who wanted to coach at Cleveland really, really bad. I mean, he let everybody know about it. Hey, man, I like what Cleveland's doing. Hey, I just want you to know, I like what Cleveland's doing. When he went to Walmart, hey, I like what Cleveland's doing. Hey, guy, I like what Cleveland's doing. He let everybody know he wanted Cleveland. They didn't want him, but that's okay. He's now coaching Tampa Bay, and Jameis Winston. If Jameis Winston doesn't do anything under Bruce Arians, then it may be night-night for him. It may be because Bruce, I don't know what else to tell you. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we do against this team. Bruce Arians, I think he's going to have that first unit come out, and he's going to want to try and make a little statement. I think he is. Even though it's preseason, I could be totally off on this. I could be left field, way off. But I think he might want to just make a little preseason statement with that first unit. Like, hey, oh, you want to go with Freddie Kitchens, huh? Okay. I think he wants to make a little bit of a statement come Friday night, 7:30 p.m. when the Buccaneers take on our Cleveland Browns. I think he want to make a little statement with Jameis. Jameis, I think he played one drive as well like Baker. He did pretty good, 5 for 6, 40 yards and a touchdown. Hey, that's a good start for Jameis under Bruce Arians. I think he wants to make a statement. I think he'll have Jameis targeting Mike Evans. What do you guys think? Do you think Bruce Arians is going to try to make a little statement here in the preseason? Aaron says the Warden and Greedy.
I woke up feeling dangerous.
He woke up feeling dangerous. I hope they do. How do you guys feel? Do you think they will try to make a statement? Will Bruce Arians try to make a little statement since we didn't, but I'm not going to say we, but since the Browns and Dorsey was like, well, we'll pass. We'll pass. We're going to go with Freddie Kitchens. We hear you. We hear you keep saying that you want to be a Cleveland Brown. We hear you. But we're going in a different direction at this time. Do you think he will try to make just a little bit of a statement? I do, especially at least the first drive. First 2 drives, because I think he at least will play 2 drives. It's the second preseason game. At least 2. I think he's going to make a little bit of a statement, or try at least to make a statement against the defense. Come out. Probably air it out. I think that's what he's going to do. But I'm looking forward to this game to see who steps up, to see who improves, see who clears up their mistakes, the defense, the second team defensive line. Of course, I want to see what the offense comes out with this time around. Will they play 1 drive, 2 drives? What are they going to do? That's what I'm looking forward to in this game Friday at 7:30. And of course, the outcome does not matter to me. And I'm going to keep saying it until I drill it home to everybody who might catch this and doesn't like Cleveland or thinks that you didn't say that. The outcome doesn't matter to me, win or lose. It does not matter to me. What did we fix? What did we work on? What mistakes did we make? And what can we get out of this? That's what I want to see. Don't care about the outcome. How did we look? How did we play? If we win, it's icing on the cake. We've been undefeated in preseason before. Look how that turned out. Don't matter. I don't care about that. I want to see how we look. What mistakes did we fix? What mistakes do we make? What do we need to fix? I want to see how the first team offense looks. Does OBJ play? Does Juice Landry play? Denzel play? We're going to have the whole squad this time? Kareem Hunt play? I want to see Kareem Hunt play. That's what I want to see. I want to see him out there. We ain't seen him since when? A long time ago. Only time I can see him is Kansas City highlights, and I don't want to watch Chiefs highlights. I want to see him in a Browns uniform. So that's what I want to see. Your schedule, you said your schedule says Indy Saturday and Tampa Bay the week after. Do I need a new schedule? Let me look. I could be wrong. Let me take a look. Y'all like that song? Let me look real fast. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. Nope. I want to look on air. It's because, see, I love y'all. I'm going to look on air. I'm looking on air right now. Oh, I skipped a date. Look at that. Who made that dog check? Who got that? Hold on. Who got that? Let me get the sound effect.
Dog check!
Dog check.
Dog check!
It's a Saturday, August 17th. See, what happened was I was rushing the season away and I skipped a whole week. The Browns play the Buccaneers on August the 23rd. This is a special announcement that we skipped a whole entire week just because here at Everything Browns Nation, we are skipping around because we want the regular season to hurry up. The Browns take on the Buccaneers August the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. But before that game, before you go a week, they play the Indianapolis Colts at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Thanks to my guy, Brian Impulse, who gets a dog check.
Dog check!
They play the Indianapolis Colts. So everything I just said, you take that and you go, what? No. Incorrect. So they do not play the Buccaneers, but they do play them August 23rd. Yes, they do. Just not this week. They play them on a Saturday. Good looking Brian Impulse, my guy. So Bruce Arians did coach for the Colts though. At one point in time, was an assistant, and then when Chuck Picano got sick, he coached the Colts head team. So I ain't even gonna try and do that. I just blew it. I ain't even gonna try it. You know, it is what it is. My bad. They don't play the Buccaneers this week. They play the Colts. So you see that image. They don't even play them. They play them on August the 23rd. So we're going to go ahead and just take that away. They play the Colts. Thank you, Brian Impulse, my guy. So when they watch this on the replay, they're going to be like, what the heck was he talking about? They don't play the Buccaneers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thumbs down. You are terrible. But I appreciate you, Brian. Good looking on that. But, hey, that's why I have you guys here. Mistake on the schedule. That's my bad. They play the Colts at 8 o'clock on Saturday. That means clear your Saturday after 8. Watch those Browns. Play the Colts and Andrew Luck. So we got to go against Andrew Luck, who's not going to play because he's injured. So whoever their quarterback that steps in, we got to go and play them. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to forget about Washington. Who cares about them? Because we beat them, and Tampa Bay is on the 23rd. So that's what we're going to do. Cleveland Browns versus the Colts Saturday. Thanks to Brian, my guy. My guy, Brian. They're practicing in Indy this week, I believe. Hey, let's get it. I want to appreciate everybody for watching. And my bad on that schedule mishap. But that's why you have guys like Brian in here who goes, hey, no. Look at your schedule again, buddy. They don't play the Colts. They don't play the Redskins. They play the Colts. Get it right. Thank you, Brian, my guy. And they may be practicing on Indy this week. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's look good. Let's fix our mistakes. Let's make our field goals. Let's not fumble in the red zone. Let's look good on offense again. And let's do our thing. And the one good thing I can do about this is I don't have to change that Buccaneers graphic because they do play them on the 23rd. So that can stay up. I always can find a positive out of something. But I want to thank you guys again for watching. For however long you watch. I appreciate it. All the mistakes live on there. I keep it real. Not perfect. It is what it is. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Brian. TTTV says, hey, TTTV. Thanks for stopping in. I will see you guys next week, 12 o'clock, previewing Browns versus Redskins this time for real. For real. It will be the Browns versus the Redskins. Talking about the Browns versus the Colts. Win, lose, would you like, what you didn't like, and everything else in Browns news. I want to appreciate everybody who watched, commented, corrected me, agreed with me, disagreed. It's all love. Appreciate y'all. Until then, until next week at 12 o'clock, I will see you guys. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your Browns friends. Turn on that bell for notifications. I love y'all. Everything Browns Nation. We are out of here. Yeah.